Okay, Shalom, Shalom, Kwam Yasha Allah, Koholoyim La Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kahakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. And just want to say the water toward the H.I.M and Aquaf. That's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan the Waf. Just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And just an article that I seen on BJ's with their new Express Pay app, right here. It says BJ's Express Pay is a feature within BJ's mobile app that allows customers to scan their items as they shop and pay directly on their phone, eliminating the need to wait in checkout lines, right? So let me just grab a quick script, because we understand what all this is reaching into. All this quick digital stuff, because that's what Esau is going to come down the pipe with. He's going to, try and make everything seem so convenient. It's quicker, it's faster. You don't have to wait. People are very impatient these days as well. That's why you see a lot of road rage and, people, they just don't have no damn patience no more. People are really like, they just don't have no patience, bro. And patience goes a long ways when it comes to the scriptures. The scriptures talks about being patient, man. And because making haste is a spirit that can really get you into some shit. But this is 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we're not ignorant of his devices. See, we're not ignorant of the fact that this man is the microwave man. He's the one that gave you, fast food. Matter of fact, fast food goes back to Rome. He was the one that couldn't wait on the dinner to be done, so to speak, and sold his birthright. So he's going to give you that fast experience. He's the one that gave you expressways, highways. You know what I'm saying? them shits, people be on there doing 80 miles an hour. That's the reason why you'll see an 18-wheeler flip. You know what I'm saying? Or a car flip. Or because people are very impatient and they're not paying attention anyway. But he gives you this thing of convenience. There's no patience to it. You don't have to wait. And you see how people act when they at a drive-through, man. People jumping counters. People are jumping through the damn drive-through window. They honking their damn horn because they waited a minute too much. So people are very impatient. So when it comes to stuff like this, it's not going to be anything. A lot of people are just going to fall for the fact that, okay, now conveniently this shit is just in your damn hand or in your forehead, like the scriptures talks about. You see, and they've created this impatience, basically. So they have a few different ways. I guess they're competing with, of course, Costco, Sam's Club, those particular. But all these companies are coming out with a lot self-checkout shit. If you notice, a lot of stuff is starting to be locked down in cabinets, or where you gotta push a button to actually have a servant to come over and open the damn door for you. And that keeps a lot of people, people don't want to wait for your ass to walk over and it taking you 10 minutes for, to pick up a damn tube of soap or some damn lotion or some deodorant or something like that. So they're creating this impatience amongst the people, and they know that people are very impatient, man, especially this new generation. That everything is at the touch of the hand, so when it straight comes down to it, and they implement this mark of the beauty and the beast, let me get that real quick. A lot of people are going to fall for it, and they're going to throw a lot of other things out there as well to kind of reel you in, because Esau, he's a cunning hunter. He understands, how to trap a damn bear. He understands how to trap a damn alligator. He understands how to trap a lion. He understands how to trap people. So this is the way this man is going to get down. He's already set the trap for the people, and they're not going to be able to get out of it unless they have the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, which we're, praying that we're part of the hopefully elect, and that we're not drawn in or fooled by any of this man's bullshit, man. So this is Revelation 13:16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And see, they've been rolling out a lot of this type of stuff over the past couple of years. They got the, remember they had the buggies, where, you know, basically, matter of fact, you know, they got these stores, man, you know, where you could just walk right in. There's no one in them. It automatically, you know what I'm saying, takes money from your bank account, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? You got Whole Foods. They had the palm reader hookups. So they've been gradually, and it's been, you know, like maybe 5 years or so back, 6, you know, give or take 10 years, you know, but they've come a long way with this technology, and people are starting to get very used to, you know, tap and pay, you know, just, you know, because I've noticed over the past 2 years or so, I never used to see it before, but, you know, the newer generation, they not really pulling out no card like that. They're not tapping the pan with no card, which is just as simpler and easier, you ask me, than your damn phone. Because now you got to unlock your phone, do all this shit. I got my card out of my fucking wallet already. I'm tapping in my shit, my receipt printing, and I'm out of the store. What they're trying to make it seem as if it's something that's so damn convenient. So now, I think it was yesterday. Let me see. Maybe I can get a little bit on it. One of the brothers had done this lesson on Bill Gates with a damn tattoo. Let me see. Let me just see if I can just put this in. Tattoo phone or something to that extent. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, this was 3 days ago. But a brother put it up. I think I seen the video maybe yesterday. But anyway, it says Bill Gates plans to replace your cell phone with a digital skin tattoo. See? Bill Gates declares the end of smartphone era. Let me see here. This is MSN. And unveils this surprising replacement. Right? Matter of fact, somebody actually got a little YouTube. Let's see this one here. Let's see what we got. Fair use, fair use.
Nobody talking about how they removed the Simpsons episode. Watch this clip very carefully.
Fair use.
First, we've got population. The world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%. Reducing population growth, that's this big benefit. The key thing you can do to reduce population growth is actually improve health.
Right. Let's see, let's get on it.
He prophesied that, you know, a pandemic was coming. Go look at the old TED Talks. Mr. I'm connected. Really see what is going on.
Okay, so I guess, you know, this guy's Marcus Rogers. Shit, he almost got, he got 871,000 subscribers. So he was able to, you know, really get a little bit of this information out to quite a few people. I think it was the elder H.I.M out in Dallas that done the lesson. Right here. News and Prophecy, Inventions of the Wicked. Yup, that's who I was watching it on, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, you can see where it's all leading up to. It's getting to that point, man. And then also, you know, this guy's been buying up a lot of the farmland. And they're not, you know, they're causing these food shortages are being orchestrated on purpose, man. Because remember, you know, during the pandemic, you know what I'm saying, there was a lot of damn chicken farms and shit being burnt down. A bunch of damn cattle farms mysteriously were being burnt down. Then they were paying farmers to actually not even plant food. So, you know, and with all this inflation, and then you got the tariffs going on, of course, you know, with shipments that's coming in. You got the immigrants gone, so they can't pick no damn food. Shit, I had one damn tomato. I picked up a damn tomato at Walmart. And fucking tomato was $2 just for one fucking tomato. It was a nice sized tomato, but tomatoes had never been that much, man. That motherfucker was $2, literally. Straight $2 flat. I was like, God damn, what the fuck? But I was already in the line with the shit, you know what I'm saying? So I went ahead and got it because, you know, I wanted to make some salads or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But that damn tomato was $2, man. So the prices of food, water, even damn drinking water. I seen, you know, you used to get the big bag of chips or whatever. Even I don't buy chips. I'm just walking down the aisle. But I see the big bag of chips. You know, they used to be like $3.99. You know, them shits was $6, man. I think the shit said $6.90, $5.99 or $6.90. I'm like, God damn, that's a 100% increase. And what you're starting to see too, a lot of the candy bars and, you know, shit like that. People are not buying a lot of that stuff no more. That shit be dusty as hell, man. You be looking at it like, is this shit expired? You know, so people are making different moves. Actually, I was just watching another video earlier of GMS dedication, and then I seen the elder out in Kansas City. He done a re-up on it just now. As a matter of fact, I just finished watching his video on a re-up of people just complaining, mainly women, complaining about the prices of, you know, damn rent, insurance. They having to make a choice between, one lady was like making a choice between paying the car payment and getting the kids some school clothes. Well, see, all that shit right there, see, that's where, you know, a man comes in at too. And you just got to use wisdom, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shit, man, all that, what are kids wearing in school these days? Most of them uniforms. You know, shit, you better hit it. And even these thrift stores, I was going to say, you can go to a Salvation Army and find some fairly used, you know, or some, you know, something like new, almost like new, you know, some of that shit will be new. But shit, even these Salvation Armies and Goodwill stores, them motherfuckers is expensive as shit now. So because people have been going there since the, you know, the hit with the inflation, now the damn Salvation Army stores are taking advantage of the people that's coming there to try and get some, you know, cheaper. You know, you might as well go to Walmart and get the shit brand new with some of the prices that they have, man. So this place is caving, and it's all gonna really overall force people into, you know, making that decision. You know, the way that people was complaining in that one video, because I was just watching it too, a bunch of chicks complaining about the rent, complaining about the car payment, wanting a new car, hoping their car don't break down on them while they going to their second job, you know, complaining about the food prices, talking about how they going into the store, you know, spent $100, only came out with 4 items, that type of shit. So people are complaining. People going to the soup kitchens and those places you used to be able to go. You know, people used to be ashamed to go to some of that. I ain't going there to get no food. Shit, motherfuckers driving, pulling up in, you know, they F-150s and Ram trucks and Silverados and shit, and they don't have no choice but to go and get that box of food, man. You know, so that's even overwhelmed. So basically, what it's causing is, you know, that you know, the saying of pressure from below, pressure from above, and they squeezing the people, man. So when it straight comes down to it, and people can get some relief, what they're gonna do is, hey, well, we got this chip for you. Come and take it. Trump done already put down on the stable coin, you know what I'm saying? He already going into the digital, your medical history and all this stuff, acting as if they care. But they squeezing the people, man. That's all that it is. He done already demonstrated martial law. And they just out of control. This dude, man, if people don't see within these past 6 months what this man is doing and where this place is going, then you know, the Lord has really blinded them. And they're just lost, man. And they're going to get caught up in that wave, man, when it comes. So, you know, we're praying to H.I.M for mercy in that day, man. Because it's going to come a point where shit going to shut down. It's already about at that point. People are boiling over, man. That damn pot is bubbling over. People ready to fucking get at each other's necks. The family structure is trash. The women are already alone. And then the ones that do have men in the households, hell, they, you know, driving his ass crazy. He ready to pack his little bag up and get the fuck on. Like he might as well just be on his own. Like I'd just rather go just live in the garage on your ass, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Go do your thing. But anyway, this is the competition that's going on out here. But it's leading up to that MOTB. Yep, it says that the retailer is giving Costco's a run for its money. I'm not sure about Costco's. I haven't been to any of these. I've never been to BJ's before. It's when it's too damn far away from me to be going anyway. But I did used to have a Costco's membership way back when Costco's was, you know, like Costco's, way back when they first started to come into play. Never been to Sam's Club, but these are your big box stores that survived the pandemic. Your Walmarts, a lot of the mom and pop stores, they gone. And if you go into a regular, say like you go, I can go up the street to, I get a markup. for, you know, like a regular store, a convenience store in the neighborhood, like a liquor store or something. You know, they'll have an aisle, you know, where you can get certain things. You know what I'm saying? You might need some damn barbecue sauce or some, you know, a damn, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They sell little things in the store. Now, it's not a whole big selection, but you can get, you know, a little bag of flour, you know, a small thing of oil, you know, whatever the case may be. Man, all that shit is through the roof now. And them the only ones that really outlasted, you know, all the COVID-19, and mainly because they sell liquor and damn blunts in the neighborhood, you know, the Jake. But, you know, we got a pretty decent little supermarket, a couple of little different, you know, little decent supermarkets in the hood, you know what I'm saying? That's all right, you know, but, you know, hey, them prices, though, still, you know, you know, you walking through that boy looking for the manager specials, man. Like, for real, because shit done got out of hand, but it's squeezing people. And people are just going to get a lot unhealthier anyway. See, RFJK Jr., you know, he's got this new hookup now. You know, a few states and kind of, you know, went for it. Where, you know, if you're getting food stamps, you're not going to be able to buy sugary drinks no more, chips and cookies and snack cakes and shit like that. But it's not going to make no difference anyway, because they still have GMO foods. You still got ultra processed foods. But with the type of price upticks, like how the price uptick is right now, people are buying cheaper, more unhealthier shit anyway. You know, people are buying shit that they never would have bought before. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, people that used to get the name brand shit, no, they getting store brand shit now. So this whole thing is about the bust, man. But that's the fall of our enemies as well. Let me get that real quick. Let me see here. Going to the Apocrypha. Yep, Ecclesiasticus 25:7. It says, there be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And that's what we're witnessing right now. We're witnessing the fall of this place. And it's only a matter of time before they totally push it, man, to the limit. You know what I'm saying? Where shit just gonna cave. It's just gonna be a done deal. You know? And then you can't have joy of your children. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to go to work 2-3 damn jobs just to try and take care of them. You barely see them. And meanwhile, this man, he's indoctrinating them. If they're getting some free lunch at the schools, it's some bullshit. You know? So it's all a racket, man. So, you know, just you know, continue to pray to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua for mercy and his grace in these last days. Like, you know, like we really super duper need them. And it's a beautiful thing that we actually know. The stuff that we know, man, that's a beautiful thing. That's like the damn hitting the big game lottery. I take this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding any day over, you know, anything that this place got to offer, man. Like, for real, because these people are gonna be bugging the fuck out when shit really hits the fans. And this is how they setting it all up. Because what's to say all these stores get together, you know, or, you know, because Trump, he can sign an executive order right off the jump and say, well, hey, you know what? You know, everything got to go digital, and you got to comply with getting what they want you to have digitally, which they gonna come down the line with that mark of the beast, man. And those that don't comply, you're not gonna be able to walk into a place like this, a BJ's or a Costco's or a Walmart or Target or any of these other places. You might want to go to the damn post office. You're not gonna be able to renew your driver's license, be able to get on a damn plane. You see, they doing all this real ID stuff. So they've been gradually doing it, you know, strategically. But it's so blatantly forward that people can actually see it. But it's like people are so damn busy with just trying to just go to damn work and continue, you know, just trying to just make the week, that people are not even fighting back, man. You know, see, and they got this race shit going on, you know what I'm saying? They got the country so separated with you know, see what you MAGAs, these Trump supporters should be fighting about is them fucking you over. Because you're the ones that's mainly being fucked over. They done sold this bullshit to you that the immigrants that came here and took your jobs, which, okay, now all of a sudden, the jobs that they was working, you're not going to do. These people, you're not going into no fields. You're not picking no fresh squash, no damn strawberries or no cherries or no cucumbers or no watermelon. You're not doing any of that shit. So them the jobs that Trump was talking about, they were so-called taken from you, but you don't want them now. So now your food prices are going up. So he fooled you into the race baiting on that shit. Told you that these people were your enemies, but they was giving you cheap labor. Now you're damn. I mean, it is what it is, man. See, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. But that was pretty much about it on that. These are all the big box stores, man. And they said they just hit 8 million members. 8 million members, man. And it says members must download the BJ's app to sign into the membership account. And again, you know, people they just want that, you know, that quick fix real quick. It says once in the store, activating in club mode gives customers access to the scanning feature. As they add items to their cart, they can scan the barcodes with their phone cameras. When finished shopping, members complete payment within the app, which will then generate a QR code that serves as a receipt. Members must present the code at the door, where a BJ's worker will scan it and validate a few items in their cart before they exit. And that's it, man. It says Battle of the Clubs. BJ has offered this express pay service for years, allowing shoppers to scan items with the company's app and check out without needing to use a traditional register or wait in line. Similar to Sam Club's Scan and Go offering, BJ's members simply can scan their items barcode, add it to their cart, clip coupons as they scan, pay in the app, and skip over long checkout lines. See, that's the point that they're gonna try and push on you. Oh, well, look, you don't have to wait. You don't have to wait. And people are so impatient these days that they don't want to wait. They'll actually do this. So when I was watching that Breakfast Club episode, when Charlemagne the God asked, you know, about the Neuralink, and you know, we're not ignorant of Satan's, you know, devices. Like, why would he be asking something like that on a mainly so-called black listener show? And then they on there talking like they don't know. None of them said that they wouldn't. You know, one of them was talking about, you know, I think Charlemagne the God, he was talking about, well, what if you win a debate and that person got the chip and he's just, you know, burning you basically. He's just cooking you. You're going to have to take it to keep up with him type of deal. Then you had this one other guy on there, I think it was maybe DJ Envy or whatever his name is, talking about downloading languages automatically. And when you want to travel somewhere, you know, say go to France, you can automatically speak French fluently. And then you had Jess Hilarious silly ass on there talking about she didn't know. So none of them said, nah, I'm not going to go for that. Nah, I would never do that. I don't give a fuck what. And that's the kind of attitude that you have to have, you know what I'm saying? But mainly, hey, everybody that's going to get chipped, it's going to be because the Lord wants them to get chipped. And we're praying that we're not a part of that process, man. Because this is what all this is leading down to, man. You can see it. Everything has become digital, man. Everything has become digital. It's like, if you don't have a cell phone, because, you know, it's really the computer. Yeah, computer cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, you go into your house or wherever and sit down to the computer. But it's really about this handheld device. It's this phone that they got people so used to looking at all goddamn day, gazing into, scrolling all damn day. It's this phone where they know every damn thought that you have, because they're keeping up with your data. You know, whatever you Google. They're saying some of these search engines like, you know, DuckDuckGo, things like that, you know, don't keep up with your, you know, your data, your search engine shit, but I doubt it. You know, because whatever you're listening into on the phone, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever, they already know what you into, man. They know your whole get down. They're collecting your data, man. That's why you can be sitting there on a certain app, and you can just mention something, man, and all of a sudden a damn advertisement will come across your phone for it. You be like, damn, where the fuck would that come from? I've done that. I've gone to places and be like, soon as I walk into that particular store, you know, some shit popping up on my phone, giving an alert about, you know, a discount on something that I may have mentioned. Like, where the fuck that? So it's actually, you know, Esau, he's spying on you at every turn to begin with. But anyway, I think that's pretty much about it. Yeah, they say, yep, they're hitting 8 million members, man. That's quite a few people, man. Yep, that key service, simplifying the shopping and checkout experience for millions of local shoppers. Yeah, that's it, man. It says this massive growth in digital space was driven by consistently robust BOPIC, or the buy online, pick up in club offering, as well as same-day delivery expansions. The digital adoption consistently sets new records each quarter, and the company's app usage continues to grow, according to the CEO, with over 50% of the retailers' active members now regularly using it. See? And this is what it's growing, man. People are getting more and more used to doing stuff like this. People are getting more and more used to giving up, their biometric information, man. People don't have no problems I would never put a fingerprint into a phone to open a phone up. I would never give them my iris scan or no shit like that. Hey, look, I'm good with a good number. I'm putting in a couple of numbers, you know what I'm saying, and open my damn phone up, and that's that. Why the fuck would I put my fingerprint in as if I'm, being fingerprinted at a police station? That's the dumbest shit ever. But some people do it, because they're living in this day and time where nobody can steal my phone. Who the fuck? Who's stealing phones these days? Ain't nobody stealing phones everywhere. I mean, you get a damn phone for free. You walk right into a damn store and get a phone for free. You sign your ass right up, man. What's somebody gonna do with your iPhone with the Find Your Phone app and shit like that? That's enough in itself that's tracking you. Anyway, I was talking about them Apple AirTags and shit that they got in these little shoes, and the baby shoe, the kid shoes, the Skechers. It's by Skechers. They got a little, like a compartment, a hole underneath the inside sole of the shoe where you can put an Apple AirTag into the damn shoes. And they saying it's to find the shoes in case the kids got one shoe under the couch, one shoe in the closet, and you trying to find the kid's shoes. You're such in a rush, that type of shit. But really, in reality, okay, if the damn AirTag is in the fucking shoes while the kids got them on, you can track the damn kid wherever the hell he at. Right? So it's all about tracking, keeping the kids safe. They're going to come with all that, man. Your kids are not going to be there. We're going to shut down on all trafficking and kidnapping. All you have to do is get this chip. Yeah, it's all coming down the pipe, man. So, keep your head on the swivel. We're in the last days. High time to awake out of sleep. Matter of fact, let me get that. We can end out with that. It's high time to awake out of sleep, man. Where we at? Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light, which means to repent to the Father Yahweh in the name of his Son Yahushai. That's the true names of the Father and Son, and this is going out to you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, because the very people that they would like to have this shit in is you first. That's for damn sure. They most definitely want to perpetually enslave you. Right? Because this man wants that birthright back. He's going after the apple of the Lord's eye. It's not enough that he already have us, but he wants to perpetually enslave us as a people. And that's going to be if you take that shit, your ass is done. It just is what it is. Matter of fact, let me get Revelation 14 and 9. Revelation 14 and 9, it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. That's a real serious punishment, man, that's going to come to whoever takes this shit. This is Revelation 16 and 2. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. So yeah, it's gonna be some real cancerous sores on people, man. And people are already fucked up from these phones already, man, just from holding them all the time. Radiation and shit banging, signals banging off your ass, constantly all damn day long. You got the baby sitting in the damn stroller with a damn iPad all goddamn day long, signals banging off his ass, and it's already fucking up a lot of people. But just think having this particular stuff underneath your skin or within your brain. And this stuff is coming down the line, man. So, again, I didn't want to go this long, but hey, spirit moves. And you know, a lot of this is going. This is just one store. You know, all these stores that are moving in this way, man. So I'm gonna end out there. I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Yasha Allah and a Bible ball.